can't see my head because it blends in with the top.
It's like that yesterday when I was saying Love the Coopers, where I was waving my arms like this, but it was like pitch black, so it looked like just the floating hand.
Yeah.
Or it's more Bumblebee. Anyway, anywho, I have a strange obligation to do some entire review in an Irish accent. So we saw a little movie called Brooklyn.
Set in a little town of Brooklyn.
What was it?
Set in a little town of Brooklyn.
Yes, set in a little town of Brooklyn. God damn, movies like this just remind me how complete fucking sap I am. And how hard I compensate against that fact. But I watch that and all I can think of is, that was really fucking sweet. My mother can never see this review. But that was really fucking sweet. I mean, okay, we knew next to nothing about this movie going into it. We just saw, like, it had 99% Rotten Tomato. It's not 99% good, but it's still really fucking sweet.
Basically, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, this is basically for romantic films as what Peanuts was to, well, Peanuts.
Except I can nitpick Peanuts a lot more than I can this movie.
Yeah, this one, I only had one complaint, but it was a necessary thing, so.
I mean, like, I think you and I are kind of on the same page on that. We both feel like we enjoyed the first half more than we liked the second half.
Oh, God, the first half was fantastic.
The first half is phenomenal. The first half is, again, it just reminds me how much of a goddamn fucking sap I am. It's like,
it's just...
It's such a sweet romance.
I know. It doesn't help that, like, on top of that, there's just such a great supporting cast with great writing.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, the old lady who ran the boarding house. Oh,
she may be one of my favorite characters of the year.
Did you say she got, like, our favorite line too?
Oh yeah, like it's like she's an old-fashioned. Okay, so let me set the stage up for this movie a little bit, so people, because most of our viewers probably haven't heard of this movie, or like I remember we got a trailer for it months ago that I completely forgot about until I saw a line in the movie. It was like, oh, I remember this trailer now. Which was the we don't like Irish people.
Oh yeah.
That's a quote in the movie. I don't want that taken wildly out of context.
But I'm a third Irish. It's like, so you get the vouch from me.
Oh sure, yeah, because you're you're as white as an Irish person, but
damn right, and I have some of the copper.
I could probably pass off as Irish because of my complexion.
Ironically enough, someone's thought I was Italian too.
Really? Sequel? I don't know. Brooklyn 2, Grant's story.
I've never been to Brooklyn. I'm Irish and not Italian, but people think I'm Italian and not Irish.
You can go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, you just find out to get mugged like one day.
It's the modern version.
Yeah.
Anywho, so there's this. What was the main character's name?
Ailish.
Ailish. So Ailish is a poor Irish girl that's living in Ireland.
I can't remember which part of it was though.
I can't remember the street names either. I know someone from Scotland. He might be able to tell me. But at the same time, I guess there's a kind of turf war against the Irish and the Scottish. I don't really know how it works, but
it's just because the two hate getting confused.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's basically it's like the idea of mixing up a New Zealander and Australian.
See, I'm writing that scene in my Life of Brian. He goes, no, we're the Republic of People, not the People's Republic. We hate those fuckers, or whatever the hell they said. But anyway, she decides that she's going to go to America because there's nothing for her here, so she goes over there. It's a pretty simple story. It's not this, and she lives in this boarding house with these other women, and again, just a fantastic supporting cast, including the woman who runs the boarding house is just a little tiny Irish woman. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a very small and more smiley Mrs. Doubtfire a little bit.
Yeah.
But she there's so much wit in this movie.
I know, like,
there's so much great Irish wit in this movie, and like there's one line like. This is how we knew we instantly loved this character. Was I don't know how the topic came up, but soon enough, like the girls in the table start talking about what if Jesus had.
No, because they're talking about the fact that Ailish, she looked like she had like there's two
gods.
So you look like you'd be greasy. What do you do about that? It's like,
I use soap. I'm sorry, the good Lord used soap. And he goes,
Yeah.
well, how do we, what kind of brand did Jesus use? Did the Bible say that? Or say, yeah.
It's like,
ladies, we will not speak of the Jesus complexion at the
yeah, no, so it was like, yeah, well, it's like they were men back then. I don't think they had to worry about that.
Yeah. Like, we will not discuss the Lord's complexion at the dinner table. And just great
the
fucking
way she delivered it was just like so snarky. Or what was the other one? Yeah. Or what was it? They always say they always say the giddy girls are worse than the giddy woman is worse than a man of sloth.
Oh yeah, that was it. Something like that.
Yeah. And what they make is even worse than them too.
She was a lot of fun in this movie. I mean, like, we'll talk about kind of why the first half. It's like the second half we both agree was necessary, although it's not as entertaining as the first half was. I did like where that storyline went though, and I was terrified it was gonna go a route that I hate in these movies, and it didn't.
Yeah,
so I was happy about that.
Okay, so you're gonna leave this whole good guy who was clearly crazy about you after you married him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God, no, please don't.
We're jumping ahead of ourselves a little bit here.
Yeah.
So, while she's there, she eventually meets this Italian guy named Tony.
Yeah.
And of course, they have this very wonderful, very sweet romance. And it's just, even though you don't know much about Tony for a good chunk of it, it's like, it's so hard not to like, though.
Yeah,
it's so hard not to find charming and enjoyable and so just sincere.
Yeah.
And it's so adorable. It's so fucking adorable. And, I don't know if you're watching, but there was this older couple in front of us too. Like one of them was in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
and
I saw.
There's a part where like this Irishman at this homeless shelter that, what's her name again? Ailish. I'm terrible names. Ailish volunteers for like Christmas, and this Irishman starts singing this beautiful song, and then I watched like the older couple, and they start holding hands. I was like, oh, and I'm like, fuck, I'm a sap. So people in the show think I really am just a cynical, cold-blooded bastard, which some people have called me. There's your proof that I do have a heart. So
you just had to find really good romance movies, so good luck with that.
Yeah, not really. I mean, after that one scene, I was like, already a better Christmas movie than Love the Coopers. That was the thing that remarked me about this movie, though. It's like, in one scene, you, like, highlighted everything about Christmas that I actually like. And it's like, if that was just a Christmas short and nothing else, it would have been wonderful.
It would have restored his faith in humanity.
I know. That's I Love the Coopers, where I watched white people bitch for an hour and 2 hours.
I just imagine you just like in a Grinch Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Not gonna happen.
Just a regular Grinch. Sorry. I'm just imagining like another review where it's just like the first half is like you reviewing Love the Coopers and like in the style of the Grinch, and then it's like the second half is when you review Brooklyn. That's the one that sets you like that, sets your heart 3 times bigger.
I don't love the John Goodmans. I don't like the
Alex Borsteins.
The Alex Borsteins. All the noise. It's actually a very appropriate way to describe that movie. Anywho, so it just. And then halfway through, she finds out that her sister Rose, that one I remember, that name I remember for some reason, just kind of dies unexpectedly, which I suspect from a disease that she was keeping to herself.
Yeah, admittedly, that kind of annoyed me just a pinch.
I was one of those things like, yeah, it was kind of it just kind of came out of nowhere, but at the same time, it's like, okay, the explanation they gave to her, I bought it. I was like, that does seem something like that character would do. Yeah. So, like, okay, I was okay with that. I did like the priest, though. The priest was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah. Well, it helps he's played by the guy from Hot Fuzz.
From Hot Fuzz and Harry Potter and just about every British movie he's in it. Oh, you probably turn the heater on now. Don't want air conditioning. There we go. It's cold as balls right now. It was like 30 degrees warmer when we got here.
Yeah, and then it just started literally dropping as we walked to the car.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. Where did this come from? I mean,
the beanie does nothing.
I mean, you're more sensitive to temperature than I am, so
even you were freaking freezing.
Yeah, freezing's a strong word. I would say just really like, oh shit.
Yeah, you at least had a hood.
I did at least had a hood. Well, you have a beanie. You can pull that down, you know.
Not really. This is about as far as it goes.
You have a big head.
Yes, I do.
Or just a lot of hair.
That too.
I could probably.
A bit of column A and a bit of column B.
Anywho, so the second half of the movie is she flies back to Ireland to spend time with her mother, but while they're there, apparently they've concocted this huge plan to keep her there.
That was the other thing that annoyed me. It's just like, where did all these opportunities come from?
Well, to be fair, she was working the bookkeeping thing before she got there. So.
No, she wasn't. She said she was interested in it.
But she was taking classes for it, and she passed all her tests for it. That's
true.
So, like, I don't know. Either way, but before she flies over there, she kind of makes an impulse decision to marry the guy, and which is like, okay, fine, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of one of those characters that has some trouble saying no to people.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming was an intentional decision because it does pay off in the final act.
Because that makes sense. Like, that was definitely part of the character development for her.
Yeah, like, so that was like, that's why, like, the final moment where the camera that leads up to is a satisfying moment.
And I also find it kind of ironic that Ireland, which is supposed to be like, you know, the Catholic nation, is ironically kind of the wolf in sheep's clothing that tries to get her to stray from what's right.
Because, like, everyone is trying to convince her, like, kind of, they almost have, like, their own set plan for what they want her to do, so they're trying to get her to do that, and she almost falls for it. And I was terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified that they were going to go the affair route in this.
And then her bitchy old boss ironically saved the day.
Yeah, because the movie starts out with her in this shitty, like, bread store with this horrible boss, who's, again, just passive-aggressive in the worst possible way. It was like, wow, you fucking bitch. Just that kind of woman. And no one would go, oh, that's offensive. They go, yeah, that's about right. Are you still cold?
I just didn't know if that thing went further or not. I'm good now. I was like, just a little bit more.
Oh, you fucking wuss. Alright.
Sap!
Touche. Oh, is the Joker making over? Loser! I know.
It's like, way to believe the positive nature of undying love!
I know! I just need to be cynical and pessimistic like the rest of the world. See, here's the thing that people don't often get about me is I'm much more optimistic than people give me credit for.
Yeah.
And liking this movie is kind of a good reason, a testament to that in a way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that's why I like the part about Christmas so much, because like it's everything that Christmas should be. It's optimistic, it's hopeful, and it's just has this wonderful sharing energy to it. Like that's what Christmas should be.
Yeah.
What we get is love the Coopers. So I'm like, ideally that's what Christmas should be, but very rarely has that ever worked out for me. So, I mean, you've heard my stories, you know.
Yeah.
But,
what a story that was.
2 stories. Or probably more. But,
2 stories, touche.
Yeah, there you go. Bah humbug. But, anywho, what are you snorting at?
I don't even know anymore. Just like some random thing just like popped in my head. I think I had an impulse snort.
Okay, I'll go with it. Anyway, so like, so she kind of starts, they offer her this like part-time job that her sister used to work out because she was working as an accountant apparently, conveniently.
Yeah.
And this is fucking planned because they even like put a picture of her dead sister on the desk and say, oh, well, why don't you work here part-time for a while, then we'll discuss future plans going before you get, for later on. He goes, I'm going back to America.
As we said.
Let's not be too hasty. We'll talk about it later.
As we said, we'll talk about it later. Not be too hasty.
And they also tried to hook her up with this guy named James, who like is gonna get this big house soon because his parents moving out to the country.
You know what the second half reminded me of?
What?
It was Irish Notebook. Oh my god, this movie was Irish Notebook.
Well, the difference is...
Except this movie was much better than The Notebook.
Oh, absolutely. Fucking Christ, that movie's much... No, and The Notebook is shameless. Shameless manipulation of the teenage mind.
It is,
that is
but in all fairness, I will admit, even the ending did get to me.
I saw the ending coming from my...
I know, but it was still one of those ones that's like, damn it.
I know my second ex made me watch that movie, and I remember I only had to watch the first half, and then I saw the end. I never want to see it. I never have to see it again. I can piece together the pieces from there. But, anywho, where was I going with this? I just got horrible nostalgic flashbacks there.
But it's not nostalgia, is it?
It depends on your definition.
Okay.
But I digress. Yeah, I would say the big difference between like this and The Notebook is that she wasn't with James before she decided to go back to the other guy, or
it's like
Timmy, what the
Tony.
Tony, I was close. And that was the thing too, like, that's what pissed me off about it. It was like, okay, Ryan Gosling's movie's a fucking douchebag. Why the hell are you with this guy anyway? And like, at least with like Cyclops, at least he was like successful in it. Seemed like a genuinely good guy. And this guy, and like James in this movie seemed like a genuinely good guy too, except that she was already married at this point.
Yeah, so don't get mad at us. We have a reason to be more upset with her than him.
Yeah, so I was like, it's not his fault. I mean,
yeah, it's like he was a genuinely nice and charming guy,
and I wish him the best in his fictional universe.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
At the same time, I was terrified it was gonna go the affair route because I've seen that so many times, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Because when you have the affair, the rest of the story becomes so predictable. You know that one of them's gonna find out, and then they're gonna have an argument, then they're gonna work things out, or they're not gonna work things out. It's so fucking predictable. It's like, oh, please tell me that I'm not going that route, and they don't. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
Because I was so fucking worried that was gonna happen. Because like that's what killed The Kids Are All Right for me. Do you ever see that one?
Yeah, I like that movie, but I can understand.
No, like that the affair plotline completely killed it for me because I was like, oh man, now like you were doing so well up to this point, but now like you're completely derailed it with this predictable cliche storyline that I've seen a million fucking times. But I don't know, but it worked. This one it had a payoff, and that her old bitchy boss calls her back because through wacky circumstances she finds out that she is married.
Because during the marriage, there's a part where Tony is like chatting with an Irish guy and like playing ball with the sun.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're from such and such. My
fiance or whatever is.
Yeah, she's from there too. And then it turned out that was like the niece of someone from the town that she used to live in.
Yeah, or the town that she does live in. Or
basically, it had the Santa Cruz effect.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it Santa Cruz that bad?
It is such a small. Let me put it this way. Someone who I started to play with in San Jose State, her father went to high school, was in the same class as my aunt.
Jesus.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Small town.
Yeah.
But it was also like my favorite moment in the film though too, because it was such good payoff that I'm willing to forgive some of the more slower pace and some of the more pandering of the not padding of the second half, because it does lead to a good moment where she like the boss tries to like blackmail her with his information. We don't really know what for, but because before she could finish, she goes, I forgot what this town was like.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? Like, what were you hoping to do with this information? Were you trying to blackmail me? Were you trying to keep me out of America? You're trying to keep me away from Jim? I don't know what the hell you're trying to do, but it's not gonna fucking work. Fuck off. Paraphrasing, obviously, but that's basically what she was saying. That was one, I'll admit, like, me being the sab, I want to go, good for you. Yeah. You go, girl. You go show that bitch.
It's like, you did the right thing.
Just all I need is an approving nod. Like, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Well, she's not a pig. She's a very attractive woman. Yeah. But anyway, guys like a little fuller figure.
That's go for the movie.
That's go for the movie. Go for the movie. Don't crucify me. By the way, was that the...
Oh, you're saying that because they're Irish Catholic?
Are you saying only Irish Catholics ought to use crucifixes?
Romans too.
Nice fucking tribe, asshole.
Well, it's true.
Protestants use it too. Not as much, but
yeah,
it comes up every now and then.
Yep. But
you're raised Catholic. I was raised Protestant. All right.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned.
Yeah, we have like, my mother is more into it than I am, but
you see, we can get along.
Well, it's because I don't think either one of us practice it all that heavily.
Yeah. Unless from Britain, in which case, fuck off.
Because fuck the British. I'm kidding.
There's
a t-shirt.
That?
Catholics are sneaky, fuck the British. Over the course of the remainder of season 3, we're gonna go with the most offensive t-shirt of all time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seriously,
Toy Story 2 was okay.
Yeah. Seriously, it is kind of weird being both British and Irish. So I always make jokes about, if I ever like go suicidal or anything, just assume it's a religion war.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you start cutting yourself, does that mean like opposite sides?
Yeah. I'm making a cross. It's just this side's too small. So yeah, if there is anything that happens, I'll just say
I think that's
the Irish.
I think that's the darkest joke we've ever made on this show. We've made some dark shit before.
I don't know how else to respond. Oh, I laugh at these things to make them less terrible. It's how I cope.
All right, well, I got to outdo you on this. So, let's see. How's it go? You know, Mary, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. Jimmy, what are you doing? I'm being emo, Mom. Leave me alone. I'll make sure you're doing it Catholic, son. I'm trying, okay? Jesus was here. Anyway.
The plains of earth from heaven to hell.
We're horrible fucking people.
Yeah, what I was trying to say though was basically it's basically just Northern Ireland trying to push the British out. Woo! Oh, we can turn the heater off now. Oh, wow.
You good? You get that out of your system?
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus. This took a turn out. Yeah. This took a turn I was not expecting tonight. Welcome to MTCN Review Team. Enjoy the show. It's like, Jesus, I just wanted to review about Brooklyn. What the fuck happened here? Like you're talking about Catholics are sneaky and fuck the British and emo Catholic suicide risks? What the hell?
Oh, my throat hurts now.
Just gonna think of that'd be a great character for a sketch. The Catholic emo. We'll call him Little Darkness. Make him Irish too. Fuck off, Mom. You know what my life is like.
Black Irish.
We're not bringing race into this.
No, actually, fun fact. Black Irish is used a term to describe the hairs on their head.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because obviously they're predominantly redheads, so anytime you see like kind of the darker hair, they're called Black Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you're thinking of a joke from In Living Color.
I never saw it in Living Color.
They made a, it was a Wayans thing, they made a crack just like that.
Ugh, fuck the Wayans.
This is back when they were funny, and also it jump-started Jim Carrey's career.
Fair enough, okay, so at least it did something good with their career.
Yeah.
Before everything else. And Haunted House 2. Scream Movie 5. Wait, they didn't do that one, so I can't blame that one for that one.
I think they just worked on the first two.
Anyway.
So we can still blame for the second one.
I can still blame for the fifth one, they created the series.
Fair enough.
Alright, so, yeah, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't go the predictable route.
Yeah.
And overall, I'd say I really liked this movie, and I think it's absolutely worth going to check out.
It's like, I think, like so both agree, we didn't enjoy the second half as much, but even then,
it served a purpose.
Yeah, the enjoyment levels notwithstanding, it was well done.
Absolutely. I mean, like, I knew it was something like that was going to happen because, like, it's way too happy right now. They have to have something in the middle to, like, kind of give it stakes. Otherwise, it's just a really happy movie, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but for a movie like this, you need some little extra punch to it.
And that... Well, I will say, thank God they gave that one bit with Tony and his brother. It's just like in the middle of like all the depressing Irishness. It's like
I want more of the brother. The brother's great.
Yeah.
Like this little 8-year-old Italian brother of Tony's, who's just they have a great lead up to him too, where like Tony's bringing her to meet his family for the first time. He goes, "Okay, I gotta warn you, I got this kid who's like 8 going on 18, and he's been preparing something to say to you for all this time." He goes, "What's he gonna say?" "We don't know."
And so like
we just know it could be anything. That's why we're so scared.
Yeah.
So middle of eating spaghetti, they just go, "You know we don't like Irish people, right?"
And you're like, dude!
Because this older brother
yeah, it's like, my brother Frankie here, he got beaten up by a bunch of cops. And they were all Irish. It's like, no, look, it was a little fuzzy, but I don't think they were all Irish.
No, it's like, there's two sides of the story. I may have said something, wasn't like appropriate.
I was like, I don't think they're all Irish. Yeah, well, maybe you don't remember because they beat you up. And it's like, look, they probably weren't all Irish. Yeah, they just all had red hair and big legs.
Immediately, Dad grabs his ear, pulls in the back room. He comes back, he goes, "I'm sorry, I'm an idiot." Flick in the back of the ear.
Yeah,
I'm a rude idiot.
There we go.
But that's a great...
Sorry, I was gonna say, that was also particularly funny just because, like, because back then, like, all the cops are Irish in that area. And, you know, they basically kind of had the buddy system going on there. So it's just like, hearing that, it was just the funniest thing to hear. Just because I can't remember if there was a bit of a divide between the Irish and the Italians as well. So it was, I like the cultural stuff they appropriated here, but they found a funny way to do it.
Yeah, I'd agree on that.
Yeah.
By the way, was the woman who played her boss in the beginning of the movie
Christina Hendricks? I think that was.
I'm thinking, which one's Christina Hendricks?
That was the redhead from Mad Men.
No, that was not Christina Hendricks.
Oh, you meant the Irish one.
No.
I thought you meant the boss at the store she worked at.
No, I am talking about the boss. I'm talking about the store she worked at, but that was not Christina Hendricks. Which one's Christina Hendricks? Because I know is Christina Hendricks the redhead in Mad Men?
Yeah.
Her tits are like up to here, dude. That was not Christina Hendricks.
You'd be surprised. Dude,
that was Don Draper's second wife.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, in Drive, they found ways to kind of subdue it. Maybe, I don't know. Let me double check.
I know for a fact that was not Christina Hendricks. I looked like Don Draper's second wife. That's who I was thinking it was.
Well, let's go check.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. Please don't be Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Like, no, I know for a fact that was not Christina Hendricks.
What the heck is her name? I don't know.
Keep going, keep going. There we go, Jessica Purry.
I believe you're right, yep.
Yep, she was Don Draper's second wife. Knew it. How the hell did you confuse her with Christopher Hendricks?
I don't know.
Christina Hendricks. Christina Hendricks has a completely different face and an entirely different figure. No, I don't care what they do.
I don't watch Mad Men, so the only thing I've seen her in were ads for Mad Men and then Drive. And there, her face looked a little bit more similar, just with different hair dye.
I don't know. But either way, she has much more round figure, which is, pretty good. But I'm gonna sound like a horrible perv here today. It's no worse. I was gonna say it's no worse than I've already done.
Yeah, you said much worse.
It is absolutely true. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of too much else. Oh, I did one other thing. Going back to the Christmas scene a little bit, I did kind of like how they do highlight the struggle of the Irish migrant for a little bit. That was also very nice too. And I have this friend named Jimmy I used to work with in my first job, which I hated to death, but he was pretty cool. But he's Scottish, so he would tell me all these stories about like historical lessons, like, you know, before they used black people for slavery. Irish migrants were the first real slaves of America, but people don't usually talk about that one.
Yeah, and that is actually one of the historical reasons why African Americans and Irish are actually able to get along so well.
Really?
Because they were both like considered to be the subjugated minority. In fact, a lot of times you see like the whole, when they were excluding people, they excluded both. You know, you'll see like the no blacks, no Irish thing.
Yeah, definitely. But that was also nice touch on like talking about like some of these people have been here for 50 years and they built the railroads and like they have nothing left. And again, that's another reason why I kind of really like that scene, is just because like, again, you're giving hope to those who need hope, and that's what Christmas should be about. Yeah. But instead we get Love the Coopers and Kirk Cameron saving Christmas.
But you love Kirk Cameron saving.
I do, but for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. The only Christmas movie I have ever seen that so actively encourages greed and gluttony on Christmas. I gotta get that on DVD. Because apparently I'm supposed to do a riff on it, but I don't know. By the way, guys,
I will join you for that one.
But just FYI, guys, apparently some people got the idea that I was planning a riff for this. I may have said something in passing, but I was not necessarily serious about it, so don't hold me to that.
Because was it you're considering doing the reaction video?
That's what I was considering. I mentioned it very briefly in a video, and apparently a couple people have attached their ideas to that one. I mean, it wasn't just in the comments. I got an email through about it too. I was like, no, guys, I don't have time to write a riff. I don't have time. I don't. I'm working 7 other shows, several of which I am seriously behind on. So I do not have time to write a riff. So yeah, keep that in mind. Riffs are not easy shit to do, unless you want to go just for improv riffs, which is one thing. But I don't know. I feel like I mean, the guys who do like Mr. Science Theater spend hours writing those jokes because they have to be constant.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are at improv. You can't come with that many jokes that fast.
Unless you're Robin Williams.
Unless you're Robin
God
Williams.
rest his soul.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. But yeah, so don't hold me to that at all. No, just don't, please. Yeah, so you want to talk about trailers?
Yeah.
All right.
Got a few new ones in here.
The couple of these I saw before when I saw Spotlight the other day. We got a new trailer for Joy.
Yeah, that was... It was like, yay, a little bit more of an idea of what's going to happen.
I mean, it's a David O. Russell movie. I'm going to see it regardless.
Oh, yeah.
But, it tells you enough to keep you get your interest, at least. I mean, it looks like Jennifer Lawrence kicking ass, so business-wise, at least, so I'm down for that.
Basically, kind of shows how her life spirals out of control and how she tries to take it back.
Yeah, kind of like this movie in a kind of different sense, but
yeah.
Oh, that one looks a lot more angry than this movie is.
Oh, yeah, that final line.
Don't ever speak on my behalf again.
Yeah, basically, don't ever speak on behalf of me if it concerns my business. I'm just like,
damn. All that is left is one word. It's like, motherfucker. So, yeah, it looks good. I'm going to look forward to that. And then we got Carol. Which one was that one?
That was the lesbian one with Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara.
Yeah, I got that trailer. I think Karina called dibs on that if we check it out.
Yeah.
God, what? That and the Danish Girl, which is the next trailer we got.
That one was... I did not know about that one at all. It was like, definitely a progressive topic.
Yeah, Karina called dibs on both.
Yeah.
Because she says she's all down for what she called queer movies.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if we check them out. I don't know if we'll have time because it comes out like in an insanely busy fucking week.
Yeah.
But if we have time, maybe we'll check it out. But I don't know. Both those movies look interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, the different period pieces. A lot of period pieces we're getting lately. So, I don't know. I was kind of made the joke I made in the Spotlight review. Is like, which form of that actor are we going to get? Are we getting, like, Oscar-nominated Theory of Everything? Or are we going to get Jupiter Ascending?
I'm pretty sure we'll get Oscar-nominated.
Probably, I don't know. It could be kind of great if at random as a woman he just started yelling, I can create life! I can take it away.
I actually thought of that at one of the lines in the trailer. It's like, it's like something about like, like you're the only one who knows everything about me.
Yeah, because he's doing the cancer patient whisper thing, so I don't know if he's going to do that the entire time or what, but I don't know. And I realize I made a horribly dark and terrible joke there, but...
Huh?
Oh, and then you did not grasp the subtext that crossed my mind as I was saying that joke. I
did not.
I create life and I can take it away.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. See, now you get it. All right. Yeah. But if you haven't figured it out by now, don't worry about it. And then the last trailer we got was for Macbeth, which is not really. I'm looking forward to that one.
That looks so badass.
Right?
It was just like
Shakespeare, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm just like, holy hell, this looks badass.
It's like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie in
The
Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
To be or not to be. Not to be.
It was just like,
you killed my father. Big mistake.
So yeah, it's Michael Fassbender as Macbeth is just, it looks intense.
I mean, it kind of looks like a teaser for Viking season 3 at first, but it's like after that, it's like, fuck yeah, damn,
yeah. It kind of reminded me of like Valhalla Rising.
A little bit, yeah. I'm down for anything with Fassbender. I don't care if the movie's in sucks. He can do no wrong. I can't think of a performance he's done that I've ever not liked him in.
I'm assuming that even in The Counselor he was good in that.
I've heard that, like, that movie is like either you love it or hate it kind of movie, but I heard he's still really good in it.
I've heard most people hate it, and even he hates it.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like, I don't know what I was thinking.
I mean, I heard he's still pretty good in it, so.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't care what performance-wise, he can do no wrong. It's like, Benedict Cumberbatch, you know?
Yeah.
Even the movie's in sucks, I'm still gonna like him in it. And even the woman, what's her name, Marion something?
Who?
Talia Al Ghul from Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, Marianne Cotillard.
Yeah, that's why I don't remember her name.
Yeah, Marianne Cotillard. It's something like that.
I ain't got time to memorize that. Yeah, she looks pretty good in it too. I mean, I guess she's another actress. Like I've yet to see a movie where I have not liked her in.
Yeah.
So say what you will about Inception.
I thought that was fine.
She did very good in Inception. It's more like that movie as a general. I think it's one of those things that it was good when we first saw it, but the more we think about it, it's like, well, that was needlessly convoluted.
I never found it to be convoluted.
Oh, yippee-doo for you, Sparky. we all weren't born with a golden bottle. Alright.
I know you're wrestling, but it's like, what the?
Well, you know, like, you're kind of like the exception. That's the joke.
Yeah, I know.
That's why. Yeah, I made the Chipotle joke. Anyway, just see Chipotle way. That way, you know, exception will be much
Try new Chipotle way. It'll clean the bloodstains right out of your underwear. Chipotle.
On that note, I think we're gonna wrap this review up because it's almost 10 o'clock at night and I want to go home.
Yeah.
Because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. It's gonna fucking suck. So.
Woo! You to Gilroy, me to Fremont.
Yeah, it's about the same. It's about the same amount of time either way. So yeah, I think that's all we got for tonight. So later this week, me and Karina are gonna try to see if we can check out The Night Before tomorrow.
Good luck.
And then I still gotta find someone for Hunger Games.
Like, hopefully I can watch. Well, I say hopefully in an ironic sense.
It's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
But if I can watch in time, I'll join you for that one.
Yeah, otherwise I might just go see it by myself, because I kind of watched the last one by myself too, so I was like, whatever.
All by yourself. Don't wanna see all by yourself.
Thanks, asshole.
Hey, I'm trying to help.
You just, like, amplified my loneliness. What the hell?
Oh, don't we amplify more by singing Roy Orbison's Only the Lonely?
Fuck you.
Nah, but seriously, I'll try and watch that with you.
Alright, well, let me know what your schedule is in the future, like, because it's Thanksgiving week. I know people are busy, so, like...
I will be free after work to Wednesday.
Wednesday probably be better, yeah. Because I'm skipping class on Wednesday, because fuck that!
Yeah!
Only one more semester.
Freedom!
And then hopefully we'll be making, like, it'd be great if by then we were actually making a living off this. I mean, I don't have to worry about finding another job. Not gonna happen, but I can dream. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, tune in for whatever we'll see next later. So,
see ya.
Bye.